all of the students. This is our fifth chapter, transpiration, and this is the fourth part of this chapter. In this chapter, we are learning about the mechanism of opening and closing of the stomata. In the last chapter, we are learn about the transpiration. What is meant by transpiration? Transpiration is nothing but the loss of water in vapor form from the aerial part of the plant. Okay, this transpiration takes place through the stomata. That stomata is nothing but the minute pore which is present into the epidermis of the leaf, and through that small pore the vaporized water they are transpirate into the atmosphere. But in this part we are learn about the mechanism of opening and closing of the stomata. As we know that when stomata is open, at that time only the transpiration can be takes place. When stomata are closed, there is no transpiration is there. So let us see what is the mechanism of opening and closing of the stomata. Here, opening and closing of stomata, that is known as the stomatal movement also. Here, the inner wall of the guard cell, that is thick. As we see in the last lecture, the structure of the stomata. When we see the structure of stomata, there is two layer is there or two wall is there, outermost wall and innermost wall. In the outermost wall, that outermost wall is somewhat elastic, and innermost wall that is thick and non-elastic. Then due to that, while the outer wall is thin and elastic and can be stretched, due to that stretching, the guard cell always have starch containing chloroplast. Okay. Opening and closing of stomata is known as the stomatal movement. As we learn about the structure of stomata in last lecture, in the structure of stomata, they are having two walls is there, outermost wall and innermost wall. The outermost wall is elastic, whereas innermost wall of the stomata or of the guard cell, that is thick and non-elastic. That is the first point for mechanism of opening of the stomata or closing of the stomata, that the wall of the guard cell. Outermost wall is elastic and innermost wall is non-elastic. Second point, in the guard cell there is presence of the chloroplast. That chloroplast having the starch in it, but surrounding epidermal cell, they does not having the starch. Only guard cell having the starch in it. But due to the presence of starch in the guard cell, during the daytime, the starch in presence of light and in presence of inorganic phosphate, that starch is converted into the glucose when in presence of light and inorganic phosphate. But for that purpose, a enzyme is at there, and that enzyme is nothing but the phosphorylase enzyme. Okay, let us see in the form of reaction. Here starch and inorganic phosphate is there. This starch in presence of inorganic phosphate and in presence of light. Okay, here is the light. Starch is starch in presence of light and inorganic phosphate in presence of phosphorylase enzyme is converted into the glucose molecule. Okay, when in light, and light is available in which condition? In day condition only. So here in day condition, the starch is converted into the glucose. So what action can be takes place by converting starch into the glucose? Here Let us see the structure of stomata here. In this stomata, this is the chloroplast. Okay, this small chloroplast, they having the starch. In presence of light and inorganic phosphate, that starch is converted into the glucose. Okay, this glucose is soluble in water. This all process is undertaken into the chloroplast. In chloroplast also matrix is there or water is there. In that water, this glucose is soluble and form a solution. Due to that solution, the osmotic pressure of this guard cell or this chloroplast is increases. Due to the increase in the osmotic pressure in the guard cell, the water which is present into the adjacent cell, they comes into the guard cell. Okay, let us see here. This is the water and this water comes into the guard cell due to the increase in the osmotic pressure into the guard cell. This guard cell, or due to this process, the water, let us see here, from different cell the water comes into the guard cell. Okay, due to that the kidney shaped guard cell become turgid. Okay, this kidney shaped guard cell is turgid. Outermost layer is elastic, and due to that elastic nature, this guard cell becomes stretched. Okay, and due to non-elastic innermost wall, non-elastic and thick wall, the opening can be formed here at the center of the guard cell. Okay, and due to that the stomata becomes open in presence of light. Okay, this is the first part. In this part, chloroplast. In chloroplast, there is presence of the glucose or conversion of the glucose in presence of light can be takes place. Due to that glucose, the osmotic pressure of the guard cell is increases. Due to the increase in the osmotic pressure, the water which is present into the adjacent cell, they comes into the guard cell, and due to that guard cell become turgid, and due to the turgidity, this middlemost opening can be occurred in the stomata. In this way, in daytime the stomata is open due to this activity. Okay, second part, that is nothing but the closing of the stomata. It is the revised process here, revised of the same process. Here, in opening of the stomata, starch converted into the glucose, but in this process glucose again converted into the starch, but when in the dark condition, that means at night. Okay, what process can be takes place? The glucose in the dark condition, in presence of enzyme phosphorylase, converted into the starch. Okay, now in the chloroplast, glucose again converted into the starch, and as we know that starch is insoluble in water. Okay, starch is insoluble in water. So due to that process, the osmotic pressure of the guard cell is decreases. Okay, osmotic pressure again here in this diagram, osmotic pressure of guard cell is decreases, and due to decrease in osmotic pressure, the water which is present into the guard cell, they are goes into the subsidiary cell, or it is in the epidermal cell. At the same time, when the osmotic pressure of guard cell is decreases, at the same time the osmotic pressure of the adjacent cell, it is increase, and due to that the water which is present into the guard cell, it is goes outside. Okay, due to that the guard cell becomes shrink. Okay, guard cell become shrink, and due to the shrinkage of the guard cell the stomata is closed here. Let us see here the stomata due to thick and non-elastic innermost wall. Here the stomata is closed. Here in first condition stomata is open. In second condition due to the starch accumulation the stomata is closed. Okay, this is a process, but in this process turgor pressure is also plays an important role. Here what is turgor pressure? The pressure developed in the cell due to osmotic diffusion of water inside the cell is called as a turgor pressure. Here due to the exosmosis the water turgor pressure of the guard cell becomes decreases, and due to decrease in the turgor pressure here stomata is closed here. Okay, in this way the opening and closing of the stomata can be takes place in the guard cell or in the stomata. In the last part, not only the osmotic pressure and turgor pressure, but also there is another point is there, that is nothing but the pH. Okay, pH also plays an important role in opening and closing of the stomata. Now in which manner the pH can be used here? Let us see the reaction. Here in this reaction the starch is there. Okay, starch plus inorganic phosphate in presence of light. Okay, this is the day condition. This is the day condition. Starch plus inorganic phosphate in presence of enzyme phosphorylase, they convert into the glucose or glucose 1-phosphate. Here at the light is there. Due to the light the pH of the guard cell or the cell, that is the 7, that means the neutral. Here in neutral condition the starch and inorganic phosphate, that is convert into the glucose 1-phosphate. So when pH is normal or pH is neutral, at that time the starch is converted into the glucose, and when starch is converted into the glucose then the stomata becomes open, as we see in the last point. Vice versa, when there is a night condition, in night condition again glucose, that glucose is converted into the starch. But why? Because in the night, as we know that the plant absorbs the carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, that carbon dioxide is accumulated into the guard cell because no light is there, and if no light then no photosynthesis, so no utilization of the carbon dioxide. So some carbon dioxide it is accumulated into the guard cell, and due to the accumulation of the carbon dioxide, pH of guard cell reduces. It becomes acidic, and that is 5. Okay, due to the acidic pH, the glucose which is present into the guard cell, it is converted into the starch again. Okay, and at that time stomata become closed. In this way there are the 3 factors are there. First one is the osmotic pressure, second one is the turgor pressure, and third one is the pH. These 3 factors are or plays an important role in closing and opening of the stomata. In this way the closing and opening of the stomata can be takes place. Okay, thank you very much.